Hey Capricorn, welcome to Dark Eve Tarot. This is Eve, and today I thought we would do a video on Trickster. So, Trickster, really, I feel like Trickster archetype is a little bit misunderstood. There's a purpose to the Trickster, and really, I think it's just to bring us back to homeostasis, bring us back into balance. So it kind of pops up to kind of make little tiny towers, big towers, whatever, to show us what we're not paying attention to. And we're just gonna see what what kind of trickster stuff comes up for you. Kind of like how it appears and what it's trying to point out, and then what would happen if you don't pay attention to it. Alright, so let me just get these cards out here. And Capricorn, you wanted something a little bit more dreamy, so I'm using the Dream Keeper's Tarot here. Alright, so how does it show up for you, Capricorn? How does it show up? Oh, so we have the reflection card here, so there is some kind of mirroring. Oh, that's actually really cool, because Capricorn, if you think about it, like when like trickster energy appears, it kind of is showing you this mirror image of what it kind of shows you what would happen before it happens, if that makes any sense. It kind of like that's really cool. It's like you get a little peek into the mirror of it. We have Ace of Cups. Yeah, it's like you've got like this hand holding this cup here, and it's like this mirror. It's like it's drawing you into the mirror. It's like it really wants you to, because like this column here is like the purpose of it, and this is kind of like how it shows up. So there's some kind of reflection that draws you in. It's like when it's like Capricorn, your trickster is trying really hard, using multiple ways to show up. You know, it also can show up as some kind of, this is Ace of Cups, and it can represent like a love interest. And it's interesting because this person, whatever, ballerina in the clouds or whatever, there's a ghost of this person behind her. It's like it's her, but that it's the ghost of her. But both arms are reaching for this cup. It's like it can also be like you and your shadow reaching for that cup. So it comes out when you're not, like when you're too focused on one thing. I don't know if you've had like a tunnel vision moment where you were too focused on one thing, and then like you notice something around you where you see the result of that in something else, like in your environment or with another person. It's almost like your trickster comes out and messes up things around you, but not you, because they want you to see the reflection of what happens when you do that. And so we have Six of Swords here, and it's weird because, you know, the Six of Swords, it is movement, so it does cause some kind of, it kind of like stirs the pot, you know, this trickster, you know, stirs the pot a little bit, but And remember, the trickster can come up as, situations, or it can be people, or it can be conversations, or just whatever. It can show up in different ways because tricksters are like kind of like shapeshiftery type energies. They're malleable, and it's interesting how it's like this. It's like a peacock, but it's colorless. And so to me that's implying like that whole stealthy, like the fox. The fox can be a symbol of trickster, but it's like this colorless. It's this colorless peacock, and like that, what do the things we notice about the peacock are the colors, and when it spreads, all the feathers out, and it's like it's intimidating and it's magnificent and all that. But this is like kind of like coming in under the radar. So your trickster energy that interacts with you to kind of bring you back into balance, to make you notice things that you need to notice that aren't in your best interest. It's like it just kind of sneaks in under the radar undetected. Like this colorless peacock. And I don't know that there's anything you can really do about like the only really the only thing to do to prevent trickster energy from entering your space is to just pay attention to it and bring yourself in balance. I mean, that's really the whole key. But we're going to see what the purpose. So we kind of see how it comes in, what it kind of does when it's around you. So what's the purpose? Why is your trickster here? Why does it show up? Interesting. So we have the Faith card. I wonder if this has something to do with your like a spiritual alignment. But I'm not going to be reading this card though on the keyword alone, because there's this ring here, and a ring is like a commitment. So it's almost like it could be faith in yourself. Like when you lose faith in yourself, it's like this trickster energy comes out and shows you what happens when you lose faith in yourself, But there is some kind of spiritual component here. I mean, it doesn't mean like, you know, go out and you don't have to go out and thump Bibles or whatever, but like there is a spiritual component here. I'll just leave it at that. So we have the Knight of Pentacles here. So I'm getting slow victory, like a slow victory from this. He has his hands raised in some kind of victory pose, and it's like he's almost made it to that balance, but he's got one thing. He's holding the pentacle higher than the book. And books represent knowledge. And it's like not being in balance with the material world and knowledge. It's like wanting versus knowing, and this knowing is connected to this Faith card. So Capricorn, your trickster comes out when you start losing faith in yourself and focusing too much on just the things that you like, your material desires. Wow, see, you got King of Pentacles too. You have King of Pentacles too. And the King of Pentacles, he's all about he's all about, the material things. And Capricorn, that's, I mean, you're so immersed in material. It's like you're so comfortable with it. You're so good at it. And I can see how it can you can kind of let it consume you. And the balance that the trickster is seeking for you is just to make sure that the material world isn't 100% of your world. There's like, maybe you need to add a little bit of like a spiritual component to it. Maybe you need to add some, like some more emotions to your world, or something, like not be so stuck. Because you look, this, even this Knight of Pentacles is standing on rocks. It's like he's a statue. It's like being stuck in the 3D kind of. And we all live in the 3D, so it's like, shit, we gotta be able to maneuver, and you're super good at it, Capricorn. But this King of Pentacles, I'm just super focused on this black suit here, and this is kind of letting the 3D like become your shadow almost. It's like a shadow aspect of the 3D. So when you get too caught up in material things that aren't necessarily the most important things in life, and when you start losing faith in yourself, or possibly lack some kind of spiritual component, whether you just believe in a higher power or the universe or whatever you want to call it, then Trickster comes out, shows you through others and through situations what happens when this, when people do this, right? To kind of get your attention. So let's look at what will happen if you don't pay attention to the trickster. So if you don't pay attention to the trickster and you don't bring yourself into balance and you continue, yeah, this is like not being woke. Like, and I don't mean woke in a toxic sense, because there's a lot of woke toxic bullshit out there, but it's like going through life with your eyes closed. There's so much you're not going to see in the future for yourself if you continue without paying attention to your trickster, without looking at that reflection. Ten of Wands. See, and look, this is like this person is looking in the mirror, but there is this like death skeleton behind her, this other version looking in the same mirror. It's like you're not going to be able to see. Your eyes will be closed. You're not going to even be able to see which one is you and which one is that skeleton. And like, it's like you're withering away. Like the real you starts to wither away and disintegrate. Yeah, and Five of Cups. And it's like it'll end up being this like depressing situation. And it's like this is a lonely card too. Because it's like these, like the Three Cups they're gone, they're spent, they've left. They're things that have left you. And they could have been good things, could have been things that should have left, But what, we've got these Two Cups left over, and those are like the to me they feel like wish cups, like things that you wish for but that you're not going to have. And you won't be in this situation of just wishing and wishing if you just look at this reflection, look at these things that the trickster provides you in order to bring that balance to your life. All right, Capricorn, this has been pretty long. This is your trickster message. If it resonates, awesome. If it doesn't, it's just not your message. All right, see you later.